What if feudalism never actually ended? What if it simply evolved, and we're living inside its modern version? When we hear feudalism, we imagine castles, armored knights, and peasants working endless fields. A system where a small elite owned the land, and everyone else worked it just to survive. Back then, your life was simple and harsh. If you didn't own land, you worked for someone who did. You paid rent in crops. You paid loyalty in labor. Your social status was mostly fixed from birth. Fast forward to today, we don't have castles anymore. We have corporations. We don't have feudal lords. We have asset owners. We don't pay with crops. We pay with monthly installments. Look around. Housing prices rise faster than wages. Rent consumes a huge portion of income. Student debt follows people for decades. Healthcare, insurance, subscriptions, everything is a recurring payment. In medieval Europe, power came from owning land. Today, power comes from owning capital. Real estate, stocks, tech platforms, data networks. If you own assets, money flows toward you. If you don't, you trade your time for survival. That's the structure. In the feudal system, peasants were tied to the land, couldn't easily walk away because they had no alternative. Today, most people are tied to salaries, miss one paycheck, miss one rent payment, miss one loan installment. And the system quickly reminds you who owns what. Call this freedom, and technically it is. You can switch jobs. You can move cities. But statistically, most wealth stays concentrated at the top. A small percentage owns the majority of productive assets. The rest compete for wages. That pattern should sound familiar. Even more interesting, in feudal times, the lord provided protection in exchange for loyalty. Today, corporations provide security in exchange for labor. Retirements through employers, retirement plans tied to jobs, bonuses tied to performance metrics. Your safety is connected to your obedience within the system. And then there's digital feudalism. Social media platforms own the land, the digital land. Creators work on it, businesses build on it, but the platform controls the rules. Change the algorithm, and your income disappears. That's not very different from medieval dependence. But here's the big question. Is this really Feudalism 2.0? Or is it simply capitalism functioning exactly as it was designed? Because capitalism rewards ownership. If you own assets, you gain leverage. If you don't, you provide labor. The game hasn't changed, only the design has. Instead of swords, we have contracts. Instead of castles, we have corporate headquarters. Instead of serfs, we have employees and renters. And instead of tribute and crops, we have automatic payments. So maybe feudalism didn't die. Maybe it modernized. The real question is this: are you building ownership? Or are you permanently renting your place in the system? History doesn't always repeat itself. Sometimes, it just updates the interface.